Buying a used Mercedes can feel like a great deal at first. Prices drop fast after the first owner, luxury features remain impressive, and for the cost of a new economy car you can suddenly afford a high-end German sedan. But there's a moment in the life of many Mercedes models where ownership changes completely. Before that point, they're relatively manageable to maintain. After that point, repairs start stacking up. Turbos, air suspension, cooling systems and electronic modules that can cost thousands to fix. And that's exactly the window smart buyers look for. Because some Mercedes models are still sitting in that sweet spot today. Old enough to be affordable, but not yet old enough to have crossed into the expensive repair phase. In this video, we're breaking down several Mercedes models you should consider buying before they become expensive to fix. These cars still offer strong engines, proven transmissions and manageable maintenance, but as mileage climbs and components age, the cost curve can rise quickly. Understanding where that tipping point is can save you thousands in long-term ownership. We'll go through each model, explain why it still makes financial sense today, what problems typically appear as they age, and what to check before buying. Because with the right timing, owning a Mercedes can still be a calculated decision instead of a costly mistake. Let's start with the Mercedes-Benz C350. Specifically the 2012 to 2014 model years from the W204 generation. This car uses the 3.5-liter M276 V6 paired with the 7G-tronic automatic transmission, producing about 302 horsepower and reaching 0-60 mph in roughly 5.9 seconds. More importantly for long-term ownership, this was one of the last compact Mercedes sedans to combine a naturally aspirated V6 with a relatively mature platform. The M276 engine represented a major improvement over the older M272. Mercedes revised the timing components, improved oil flow through the engine, and refined the fuel injection system. When oil changes are kept conservative, around every 5,000 to 7,000 miles instead of the extended factory interval, this engine has a strong track record of surpassing 180,000 to 200,000 miles without internal failures. The 7G-tronic transmission paired with it had already gone through multiple updates by these years, which means reliability is generally solid when the fluid and filter are serviced every 40,000 to 60,000 miles. So why buy it before it becomes expensive to fix? Because the C350 is currently in the stage where most major drivetrain components are still healthy, but age-related repairs haven't fully stacked up yet. Once these cars pass deeper into high-mileage territory, owners start seeing issues like camshaft adjuster solenoids, oil leaks from timing covers, worn engine mounts, and suspension components. None of these are catastrophic individually, but together they can quickly add thousands in maintenance. Before buying, check for smooth cold starts with no prolonged rattling, scan for camshaft timing codes, inspect for oil seepage around the front timing area, and confirm the transmission shifts cleanly through all gears. If maintenance records are present and the car has been serviced consistently, the C350 remains one of the smartest entry points into modern Mercedes ownership before the cost curve starts climbing. Next is the 2012 to 2014 Mercedes-Benz CLS 550, chassis C28. This model is powered by the 4.7-liter M278 twin-turbo V8 paired with the 7G-tronic automatic transmission. Output is around 402 horsepower and 443 low, with 0 to 60 mph in about 4.6 seconds. But the reason it belongs on this list isn't performance, it's timing in the ownership cycle. Right now, the CLS 550 sits in a very specific window in the used luxury market. Prices have dropped significantly compared to when these cars were new. Yet many examples have not fully entered the high failure stage that tends to happen once complex turbocharged V8 systems accumulate higher mileage. The M278 engine itself is strong internally when maintained properly, with a robust bottom end and proven long-distance durability if oil changes are kept short, ideally every 5,000 miles. However, this is exactly why buying early matters. As these cars age past the next mileage threshold, expensive components begin to appear on the repair list. Turbocharger oil lines, intercooler plumbing, cooling system components, and ignition systems can all require replacement. On top of that, the CLS platform includes complex electronics and optional air suspension systems that can add significant cost once they start wearing out. Before purchasing, verify that oil service has been consistent, check for any oil seepage around turbo feed lines, listen for abnormal turbo noise during acceleration, and scan the vehicle for stored fault codes. Also inspect the suspension system and confirm smooth transmission shifts from the 7G-tronic gearbox. Right now, the CLS 550 still offers a rare combination: flagship styling, a powerful twin-turbo V8, and market prices that haven't yet caught up to the potential repair costs. That's exactly why it belongs on this list. It's a car that makes financial sense today, but could become significantly more expensive to maintain as it ages. Next is the 2010 to 2013 Mercedes-Benz S550, chassis W221, powered by the 5.5-liter M273 V8, paired with the 7G-tronic automatic transmission. This engine produces about 382 horsepower and 391 lb-ft of torque, but the reason it appears on this list has nothing to do with power. It's about timing in the ownership cycle of a flagship luxury sedan. Right now, the W221 S-Class sits in a very interesting place in the used market. Prices have dropped dramatically from their original six-figure price tags, yet many of these cars still haven't reached the stage where multiple high-cost systems begin to fail at the same time. The M273 V8 itself is generally durable when oil changes are done regularly and the cooling system is maintained properly. Internal engine failures are uncommon, and many examples run well beyond 200,000 miles without needing major engine work. The challenge comes from everything surrounding the engine. As these cars age, the cost of ownership can rise quickly because of systems like airmatic air suspension, hydraulic engine mounts, cooling system components, and complex electronic control modules. When several of these items start needing attention at the same time, repair bills can escalate quickly. That's why timing matters. Buying a well-maintained example before those systems begin failing can make ownership manageable. Before purchasing, check that the air suspension holds level ride height, listen for excessive compressor cycling, inspect for oil leaks around the valve covers, and confirm smooth operation of the 7G-tronic transmission. Also scan the vehicle for stored electronic fault codes. The S550 still delivers the experience of a full flagship Mercedes powerful V8, exceptional comfort, and high-end engineering, but it only makes financial sense if you buy it before the expensive systems begin aging out all at once. Next is the 2015 to 2016 Mercedes-Benz E400 from the final years of the W212 generation. This model uses the 3.0-liter M276 twin-turbo V6 paired with the 7G-tronic Plus transmission, producing around 329 horsepower and 354 lb-ft of torque. It reaches 0-60 mph in about 5.2 seconds, but the real value here is that it represents the last evolution of a very mature platform. By the time the E400 arrived, the W212 had already gone through several years of refinement. Mercedes had resolved many of the early electrical and drivetrain issues that appeared when the generation first launched. The twin-turbo version of the M276 engine also proved to be relatively durable when maintained properly, especially when oil changes are done more frequently than the factory recommendation. Right now, the E400 sits in a favorable position in the used market. Prices have dropped into a much more accessible range, but many examples still have not reached the mileage where turbo-related components begin to age significantly. Over time, however, owners may start to see issues such as turbo coolant lines, ignition coils, cooling system parts, and various electronic sensors. Once several of those repairs appear together, ownership costs can increase quickly. Before buying, verify consistent oil service history, check for any oil residue around the turbo area, confirm smooth boost delivery during acceleration, and scan the vehicle for stored engine or transmission codes. Also ensure the transmission shifts smoothly under both light and heavy throttle. The E400 is a good example of a car that makes financial sense when purchased at the right moment. It combines modern performance and refinement with a platform that had already matured technically, but waiting too long, or buying a neglected example, can push it into a much more expensive phase of ownership. Next is the 2015 to 2016 Mercedes-Benz CLS 400, also from the C218 generation. This model uses the 3.0-liter M276 twin-turbo V6 paired with the 7G-tronic Plus transmission, producing around 329 horsepower and 354 lb-ft of torque. Performance is strong, with 0-60 mph in just over 5 seconds, but the real reason it belongs on this list is where it currently sits in the ownership cycle. Right now, the CLS 400 is in a sweet spot in the used luxury market. Prices have dropped significantly from their original level, yet many examples have not fully reached the stage where age-related repairs start stacking up. The twin-turbo M276 has proven to be relatively durable when oil changes are kept conservative and cooling systems are maintained properly. Internally, the engine is strong, and major engine failures are uncommon when service history is consistent. However, as these cars continue aging, the cost curve can rise quickly. Turbocharger-related components, cooling system parts, ignition components, and electronic modules begin appearing on the maintenance list as mileage climbs. None of these repairs are unusual for a luxury performance sedan, but once several occur at the same time, ownership costs can increase rapidly. Before buying, confirm consistent oil service intervals, inspect for oil residue around the turbocharger area, listen for abnormal turbo noise during acceleration, and scan the car for stored engine or transmission codes. Also check suspension components and electronic systems, since the CLS platform includes more technology than a typical E-Class. Today, the CLS 400 still represents a relatively accessible way to own a sleek four-door Mercedes coupe with modern performance and refinement. But waiting too long, or buying one after major components begin aging out, can quickly turn a good deal into a much more expensive ownership experience. Luxury cars follow a predictable cycle. When they're new, they're expensive to buy but relatively easy to maintain under warranty. As they age, prices drop quickly, creating an opportunity for second or third owners. But eventually, these cars reach a point where multiple aging systems begin failing at the same time, and that's when ownership costs rise sharply. The models we covered today are still in that middle window. Their engines are generally strong, their platforms are proven, and many examples haven't yet crossed into the stage where expensive components start failing all at once. But that window doesn't last forever. As mileage climbs and time passes, turbos, suspension systems, cooling components, and electronics begin to add up. The key is timing. Buying the right Mercedes before it reaches that expensive repair phase can make ownership far more manageable. Wait too long, or choose a neglected example, and the same car can quickly become far more costly to keep on the road. If you're considering one of these models, tell me in the comments which one you're looking at, what engine it has, and how many miles are on it.